Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green mountains, there lived a young farmer named Arjun. He had everything: a loving family, fertile land, and good health. But his mind? His mind was a storm of endless worries. Every morning, Arjun would wake up anxious. What if the crops fail? What if it doesn't rain? What if my family suffers? His thoughts spiraled like leaves caught in a whirlwind, never settling, never peaceful. One day, while walking through the forest with his head down, lost in worry, Arjun bumped into an old sage sitting beneath a magnificent banyan tree. The sage smiled warmly and said, "You carry the weight of 1,000 tomorrows, my son." Arjun broke down. "Wise one, my mind never rests. I worry about everything, the future, the past, things I cannot control. How do I find peace?" The sage nodded knowingly, as if he'd been waiting for this question his entire life. The sage reached into his bag and pulled out a glass jar. He filled it with water from a nearby stream, then scooped up mud and stirred it vigorously. The water became completely murky, dark, impossible to see through. "This," the sage said, holding up the cloudy jar, "is your mind right now, full of dirt, worries, fears, doubts, endless thoughts. When everything is stirred up, you cannot see clearly. You cannot see the truth." Arjun stared at the jar, recognizing himself in that muddy chaos. "So how do I clear it? How do I make it clean again?" he asked desperately. The sage smiled and said just one word: "Wait." "Wait?" Arjun was confused. "That's it? Just wait?" The sage nodded. "Watch the jar, my son. Don't shake it. Don't stir it. Don't try to force the mud out. Simply let it be and observe what happens naturally." So Arjun watched. Slowly, almost magically, the dirt particles began to settle to the bottom. The water started becoming clearer, clearer, until it was completely transparent, pure, peaceful, still. The sage spoke softly. "Your mind works exactly like this water. When you constantly worry, plan, overthink, and chase thoughts, you stir up the mud. Everything becomes cloudy. You cannot see solutions. You cannot find peace." If you're watching this and feeling like your mind is that muddy jar, subscribe to Wisdom Zones. What I'm about to share next will change how you see everything. Arjun asked, "But wise one, how do I stop my mind from creating all these thoughts? How do I make the worries disappear?" The sage smiled. "You don't stop them. You simply stop engaging with them. When a thought of worry comes, acknowledge it like a passing cloud. Don't grab it. Don't feed it. Don't build a story around it. Just let it float by. This is the secret. Stillness is not the absence of thoughts. It's the absence of attachment to them." The sage continued, "Every morning, sit quietly for just 10 minutes. Watch your breath. When thoughts come, and they will, imagine them as leaves floating down a river. You stand on the bank, watching them pass, not jumping in, not drowning." Arjun practiced this every single day. At first, it was hard. His mind rebelled, creating even more thoughts. But he remembered the jar. He stayed still. He let the mud settle naturally, without force. After 30 days, something remarkable happened. Arjun woke up one morning and noticed the sunrise, truly noticed it for the first time in years. The colors, the peace, the beauty. His mind was clear. The storm had settled. His worries didn't disappear completely, but they no longer controlled him. When anxiety came, he would pause, breathe, and remember, "I am not my thoughts. I am the one who observes them." This simple truth set him free. Arjun returned to the sage and bowed deeply. "You gave me the greatest gift, not the solution to my problems, but the clarity to see that most of my problems existed only in my mind." The sage nodded, "And now you are truly awake."
The moral of Arjun's story: a clear mind doesn't mean no thoughts. It means no attachment to thoughts. It means watching the storm without becoming the storm. It means understanding that peace isn't found, it's uncovered when we stop stirring the jar. Here's your practice. Tonight, find 10 minutes of silence. Sit, breathe, watch your thoughts like clouds passing. Don't judge them, don't fix them, just observe. This simple act will begin clearing your inner jar. 2 things before you go. First, subscribe to Wisdom Zones. We share transformative stories that awaken wisdom. Second, comment below. What's one worry you're ready to let settle instead of stirring? Remember Arjun's lesson. You don't need to fight your thoughts. You just need to stop stirring the jar. Let it settle. Let clarity come naturally. Your peace is already within you, waiting to be revealed. I'll see you in the next story.